I asked Ricardo Flores to pick a meaningful spot for his interview. He chose Park de la Cruz in City Heights. The grassy stretch we're walking on will soon become a concrete skate park.
It's a proud moment to be able to say that you're going to put some piece of infrastructure in their community.
Flores helped to make the skate park a reality while working as Councilwoman Marty Emerald's chief of staff in District 9.
He's the one who goes out and builds consensus. He's the one who does the behind-the-scenes work.
Emerald's retiring. Flores previously worked for Congresswoman Susan Davis. His opponents have used his resume to call him the establishment candidate.
I'll say this, the Labor Council didn't go with me. That's the political establishment. The Democratic Party, even though I've been a member of the Democratic Party my whole life and actually somebody that's been a part of the Democratic Party for years, they didn't go with me. If they're talking about the men and women that work at the city, I don't think they're establishment. I think they are what they are. They're workers.
The San Diego County Democratic Party did not endorse anyone in this race. Flores has the backing of the City Employees Union and Police and Firefighter Associations. The big-ticket labor endorsement from the San Diego and Imperial Counties Labor Council went to candidate Sarah Saez. Flores says it's his track record that will win him the seat and help him to accomplish bigger things in office, like passing a property tax increase to fund fire stations.
For me, it's about showing results in the community first. If we can build your parks, if we could ensure that you're safe in your neighborhoods, if we can ensure that your roads are being taken for accounted for in terms of the growth that we're projecting, I think that's the most important piece. I don't think people have felt that way.
We can build parks, we can do all these improvements, but if you have 2 to 3 jobs, if you're working all day long, you can't even help your kids with homework, how are you supposed to enjoy those parks?
I meet Saez at her campaign office in City Heights. It's in a building she says is the heart of San Diego's anti-establishment.
This is the San Diego and Imperial County Labor Council building, and so much organizing, amazing organizing has happened inside this building over the last 4 decades.
Down the hall is United Taxi Workers of San Diego. Saez led the campaign to open the local taxi market and pave economic inroads for immigrant cab drivers. Flores helped his boss Emerald translate that cause into policy.
It's been several years in the making.
Saez and Flores agree on other things too, including the need for denser development to fix the district's housing problems. But Saez also sees the solution through a wider lens.
Things are connected. So if people start making $15 an hour, if people can raise themselves out of poverty, they're going to be able to buy more. It's going to boost our local economy. Our sales tax revenue is going to be going up, which sales tax revenue is one of the ways that we pay for these things.
Oh, the pride of City Heights, Sarah.
Saez supports a higher minimum wage and rent control. Though it didn't make it into her platform statement, candidate Georgette Gomez also sees rent control as a potential solution to the city's housing affordability crisis.
For me, all the tools that are available should be looked at for San Diego, and we need to look beyond of what we currently are using, because we still have an issue.
That includes land banking, amassing parcels of land so they're shovel-ready for developers willing to build affordable homes. Gomez says she's worked with developers as associate director of the Environmental Health Coalition. The nonprofit helped residents shape the Mercado mixed-use development in Barrio Logan. Gomez says she wants to do the same for District 9. She's standing in front of one of the many vacant lots in District 9 that's ripe for development.
People are tired of seeing just liquor stores coming in here or smoke shops. They want to see something different.
Gomez also wants to see city leaders shift priorities.
They continue to be responsive on the stadium issue. They continue to be responsive to just, to the very few things that aren't lifting people's quality of life, aren't investing in communities that have been historically neglected. My entire life is about that, is trying to shift the focus to these communities.
We have to focus on public transportation.
Family law attorney Araceli Martinez is also seeking the seat. She lacks high-profile endorsements and donations, and she says that sets her apart from the so-called establishment.
I know what needs to get done, and then my heart is in it.
That line the candidates have been drawing between the establishment and anti-establishment, it's easy shorthand in debates. But when District 9 voters head to the ballot box, their decision is this: the candidate who can get results within a system that hasn't always served them, or a candidate who wants to change that system altogether. Megan Burks, KPBS News.